Hey guys, what's up? We're back. This is Torchlight 2. I took a break from it because I was playing Diablo 3, and there's a lot of similarities between the two games, obviously, because they're both hack and slash loot games, but I didn't want to be doing both at the same time. It's kind of stale, you know. So I took a break from this, played Diablo 3, and then from playing that, it kind of made me want to get back into this. So here we are with still playing through as my Outlander. This will probably be slightly more sporadic than my Diablo playthrough was. It'll probably be a little bit more just like segments of gameplay as opposed to from start to finish. Doesn't seem like... I mean, I liked Diablo 3, but it was a bit more linear than this. So there will probably be a less... I don't want to say a less cohesive playthrough, but it'll probably be a little bit more just something here and there, you know. Like I said in the past, it'll probably be like a filler thing in between like my main staple games, whatever I'm playing at the time. Probably gonna have to respec at some point. My choices might not have been the best for some of these skills. Have to go back and reevaluate everything. I tend to, like in a game like this, or any game, any RPG or anything like that, I tend to, as you've seen in the Diablo videos, I tend to just kind of dick around with the different skills to see what works and what suits my play style, as opposed to getting a guide and then going, well, I gotta put points here and points there while I level up. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then you just respec. I think I've settled on a pretty good build for Diablo. Now I just gotta get gear. But I've been playing on hard, and then once I get some better stuff, which I'm starting to work my way to, I'm going to bump it up to expert and then eventually torment. I could actually probably bump it up to expert now, because I'm mowing through mobs pretty good, but I still kind of like the sort of leisurely pace that I have with hard right now.
Not enough mana. My mana is low. Not enough mana.
Pick it up.
Not enough mana.
The only thing that sucks is I don't have my free portal back to town. Oh, I got unspent stamina. I don't.
Hear my words.
Okay.
You have gained fame.
Movement's a little faster in this than in Diablo. And you know, the thing is, you know, the two games being what they are, there's inevitably going to be comparisons made, so. But just in my experience from playing the first Torchlight and the little bit of this one that I've played, I think I see no problem with both games coexisting. I enjoyed both games, and my audio's alright. The music seems quite loud.
Not enough mana. Reload is limited.
Hey. Didn't it tell me to go here? Discover the Wellspring Temple in the Tunnel Steep and find Commander Vale. Okay, so where the fuck is Commander Vale?
Your mana is low. Your mana is low.
So what's new with everybody? You guys excited for any games or movies or anything coming out? I'm off weekend. I think I'm going to take my son to see Captain America. We've seen every Marvel movie that's been made so far. He's a big fan of the Avengers and Captain America and Iron Man especially. And likes the Thor movies, so I think he wants to go see Captain America. I want to see it too, so I think we're going to go check out the Winter Soldier this weekend. And, hearing good things about it, so I'm looking forward to that. And opinions on the Michael Bay Transformers aside, he loved the other three, and he wants to go see Age of Extinction when it comes out, so we'll probably hit that. I'm gonna have to see though if I can talk him out of Turtles because I'm not looking forward to it. But he's a big Turtles fan, so I'm sure we'll have to go see that too. And it could, I could be wrong. I mean, it could end up being awesome, but there's a lot pointing at it not being awesome. I'm not a big fan of how they made the Turtles look first and foremost, but that's just me. Well, actually, that's not just me. Apparently, that's the pretty popular opinion on the internet, but a couple bands are coming out with some albums this year that I'm looking forward to. I'm a Machine Head fan. They're working on one. They're supposed to announce some tour dates, I think, this week. And then Opeth has come out with a new album this year, I believe. And, you know, Opeth, a lot of people gave Opeth some shit over Heritage. I liked Heritage. I mean, it was different, and there were some of the songs felt forced. I think Michael Ackerfeld suffers from, gets a little navel gazing, or gets a little bit too into the navel gazing when he writes some music. It's a little, like, it feels like some of his stuff he overthinks it, but you know, for the most part, I thought Heritage was a pretty decent album. And I understand where he's coming from. You know, I don't expect dudes that are in their 40s to... Not everybody that's pushing 40 years old wants to do death metal or scream and shit like that, so if he wants to switch it up, that's fine by him, or fine by me. As long as the music's good, I don't really care what style of music they play. But and then Devin Townsend's coming out with, I believe, The Casualties of Cool will be out this year. That's a project he's working on. I can't remember the exact details off the top of my head. I think he's mostly doing the music, and he's got somebody else that's singing. But it's just him and... I believe it's just him and this woman that's singing. I can't remember her name. I'd actually not real familiar with her because I didn't recognize her name when I heard it. But it's not anybody who usually collaborates with or works with. But you know, different. Something to check out at least. I'm not going to hold my breath for the Metallica album this year. Because if the song that they're playing on their current tour is any indication to where the album's going as far as the sound, it kind of just sounds like Death Magnetic 2.0. Which I didn't have too many issues with Death Magnetic. Again, you know, I know them dudes are getting old, or Hetfield, he'll be 51 this year. But I think there was a lot of promise with Death Magnetic. I don't think it was a perfect album, and it had some songs on there that, like, I still can't. Pretty much anytime I listen to it, I skip over The Day That Never Comes. And for some reason, I know a lot of people really like this song, but for some reason I can't get into it too much. I don't like My Apocalypse all that much, but
Not enough money.
like That Was Just Your Life and Cyanide, and I skipped The Unforgiven 3 too. I just wished I'd feel to get off that whole Unforgiven kick. Judas Kiss, pretty good song. Like I said, I think it's not a perfect album. Actually, I think the last really good, solid album that Metallica put out, and I know I'll probably get some shit from this.
Not enough mana.
But, you know, it's my opinion. But the last really good album I think they put out was Load. Like I said, I know I'm probably going to get some shit for that. But I liked Load. I thought it was a good album, and it's still probably one of my favorite albums of all time. And I know it's not like uber heavy metal, but there's some pretty solid songs on Load. Get rid of some of this white gear so I can just load up on stuff that will net me a few more gold when I sell it. Actually, if they probably would have, if they would have taken the best songs off of Load and like the 4 good songs off of Reload, they probably would have had a perfect album. But it is what it is. Games are... Whoa. You know, as I said, I'm looking forward to Destiny, but that's not till like September or so. They've already announced another, surprise, surprise, Assassin's Creed game this year. Truth be told, I still gotta finish 3 and 4.
Completed the quest.
Not enough mana.
How the fuck do I get down there? Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you came along. We arrived just as the alchemist was subduing the Guardian, but he caught us by surprise. We couldn't stop him. Grell and his raiders arrived shortly after the alchemist left. They've been trying to get in here and loot this place for years. The alchemist's attack finally gave them the opening they needed. Something was wrong with the alchemist. After we defeated Ordrak, our Ember Blight was cured. The alchemist just couldn't give up his experiments. The Destroyer and I just pretended we didn't see the effect it was having on him. We made a terrible mistake. I just hope it's not too late to correct it.
she's from the first game.
You have my gratitude, mortal. Now listen closely, for a great evil is at work here. The alchemist's search for a cure to his ember blight has driven him to the brink of madness. He siphoned off my energy to magnify the power of Ordrak's heart after he depleted it, destroying Torchlight. With the power of the Guardians, Ordrak's heart could destroy all ember everywhere. Perhaps he believes that might cure his affliction. The alchemist must be stopped before he attacks any more Guardians. Each time he siphons off our energy, the heart becomes more powerful, and he becomes more dangerous. You and Commander Vane should return to the Asperian Enclave and plan your next move.
Okay. Sounds good.
Are you about ready to head out?
Alright, that seems like a good stopping point. I've talked your ear off long enough. So we're gonna wrap this one up, and then see when we get around to the next one. Gonna be some changes coming up. I basically finished everything in the main story, the game, and Rebirth Souls for Diablo 3. Just about, I don't know, like I finished the Torg DLC in Borderlands 2 for my Maliwan Maya. I haven't done Hammerlock's Hunt or Tiny Tina yet. But we'll see when how I might take a break from that. I'm kind of burnt out on Borderlands. We'll see. That could change though when Son of Cromrax and Hunter comes out. And let's see. I think, Mass Effect, I'll probably get back into it a little bit here and there, but like I said before, Mass Effect and these Torchlight 2 videos, they're going to be kind of like I said, like filler videos, I guess you could say. I'll do them whenever I feel like playing the game, and then they'll kind of like be supplements to my regular videos. I kind of bit off more than I can chew, I think, with doing Diablo and Borderlands at the same time. I think I'm just going to stick to like one main playthrough, and then have like my side stuff too, because I kind of upload a lot of videos at one time sometimes, because there's days I'll upload a Borderlands video, a Diablo video, and then a song, so trying to figure out, like I do a lot, but I think too, like I still got things like I'd like to do as far as videos, but I don't want to like be, I don't know, too diverse, I guess is the thing. I don't know, we'll see how things go. People are watching them. I got like 2 core groups for the most part. I have like a group that watches these videos, and then I have a group that just listens to my music. And mostly my friends check out my music, and then and then everybody else watches like the gameplay stuff, which is fine, I'm cool with that. So, but if you guys have any suggestions of things you'd like to see on here, not necessarily gameplay videos, but like I've been thinking about like doing like tech videos and things like that. I don't know, just talking about shit that interests me or whatever, So, but and I got a couple video ideas for some things that kind of explain why I play certain games and why I play them the way I do, and like what affects my character choices and things of that nature. But I'll get more in depth with that another time. I'm kind of rambling on here, and this is getting drawn out, so until next time, guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye guys.